Hello. Hey, there we go. Let's try that again. Oh, it is surprisingly low. Why is that? I do not see why it should be. I mean, maybe it's not as low as it seems, but it feels a bit odd. Alright, let's get just right into it. Welcome to Slay the Spire, a game I have not played at all. This is my second time booting it, after the first time being to fix the screen settings. So, I mean, I don't have much of a choice, do I? I have no clue how to play the game. Okay, the branching paths makes me think of Inscription, part 1. And because I don't know really anything about the game... Ooh. These 3 paths will potentially let me skip fighting any boss or elites. At all, actually. But that maybe is not something I want. So a treasure would be nice. They all come there. So resting places seems pretty vital, and because I'm pretty newbie, I think I'm going to go for that rest place because I don't know if I'll need it. Now the question then is, do I want 2 enemies and 2 unknowns, or 1 enemy and 3 unknowns? I'm gonna guess I will be able to come somewhat far on the first playthrough, so I am gonna go for the double enemy into the double unknown. So, defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play, and once you're out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming damage, but it wears off at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to gain some block. Gotcha. So, I don't... Okay, so they intend to do a buff. I have 3 energy. So I think... Let's start with the block. And there is no reason for me to not use all of... Okay, so I'm out of energy, and the question now is what? Oh, bash costs 2? I thought it said it only cost 1. Maybe the first one is cheaper. Alright. Okay, vulnerable receives 50% more damage from attacks for 1 turn. At the end of its turn, gain 3 strength. So, boom. Boom. And I'm going to do a bit of blocking as well, so I will only take 1 point of damage. Okay, so this is interesting, that it gets reshuffled after I've gone through them all. And block once again, because doing 5 more damage, I'm gonna be able to kill them next turn, so there's no need for me to push. And of course I drew just a bunch of blocks. Okay, I gotta finish this quickly. And I am... If I hadn't blocked last turn, this would not have happened. I should probably have counted the amount of stuff I have. But is it vulnerable immediately? I mean, this should kill it if it is vulnerable right now. Yeah? Okay, good. In 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Deal 9 damage and draw 1. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. I think Rage is pretty nice. Oh no, I didn't mean to okay, thank you. Good. Okay, so I have 2 now. I'm immediately gonna activate that, because they are not gonna do a lot of damage. I think I can afford... So that's gonna be 8, and this will become a 9, so that's 17 I can do. So I can kill this, and I think that is probably the best thing to do, because even though this is gonna apply a negative effect onto me, I don't see a point in really damaging it immediately, because I'm not gonna be able to one-shot it, and probably not... Actually, I think this is just best. Now the question is shield. If I do 4 more damage, I've done 12 damage, and that will let me kill it next turn, I believe. But if I shield now, well, I don't think I'll be able to kill it next turn. I will get rid of weakened, which means if I draw... Actually, I will need to reshuffle anyhow, so I think it's better to just attack the slime. And this should? No, this is not gonna kill it. It's so close to being able to being enough. But yeah. Dealt with. Did 5 damage twice? I guess that is... Yeah. Going to be potentially good. Apply 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable. I am really liking vulnerable so far. Ooh, this is free stuff, but if there will be a critical point where this will just actually be obstructing me, because even if I have a full hand of anger, I'm not gonna have anything else, and it's not gonna let me draw anything because it doesn't have that. Maybe I'll be able to buff it later. I don't know if that is something you can do this game, but I think Thunderclap is probably better. Anger is probably later better on when I will have more tools. Receiving attack damage, rolls up and gains 7 blocks once per combat. Okay, so I should not attack the same one twice is basically what I'm getting. Except if I can break through. But I don't think I have enough to deal 10. This is just gonna deal 9. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with a pommel strike. I am pretty weak on defense right now, but on the other hand, my defense cards are pretty weak, although that defense and draw would have not been that bad. Let's do that because I'm gonna play 3 stuff. We're gonna do a ritual that's gonna buff itself. So I think it's actually better for me to go for it. Okay, so far nice. Draw 1 card, put a card from your hand on the Oh, so exhaust is basically just occupying a slot in my hand, I'm gonna guess now. Deal 8 damage, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. That is good for long runs. Or like when it takes a lot of rounds to kill or die. I'm going to get, yeah, I guess exhaust works a little bit like overloaded in, oh, there's upgrades. Good to know. A little bit like overloaded in Hearthstone. Although not really, it just clogs up a slot in your hand. I'm gonna go for the shockwave so I have more ways to deal with several enemies. Gotcha. Seed. Ooh. This looks hand-drawn. Reminds me kind of like of... little bit like somebody drawing something in paint almost. But yeah, okay, so rest. Do I need health that bad? Can I overview the map? I can. I do have a chance for a rest again if I need it, so I think it's better if I upgrade a card. What do you do? I think this is a pretty good upgrade. It lets me be like get defensive bonuses while being aggressive. That sounds pretty nice. Too bad I didn't get lucky enough to draw that wave spell. So this is gonna do 9. I'm going to guess the 50% boost is rounded down, so that's 4, so that's 13 is what I'm doing right now. And I don't think I should... I mean, it's not gonna get wasted, it's just gonna end up there anyhow. Drawing a card... Actually, yeah, I am gonna be able to adapt depending on what I draw. I think that's a pretty good first turn. So I can apply 12 to one of them, which is not killing any of them. I can do 3, which will reduce the damage and also make them take more, so that will make them take 9. So 9 plus 3, that's 12, so that's the same amount of damage actually. But I also will have exhausted. So I'm gonna do that to the Mad Gremlin. Oh. I have the ability to kill it. No, I don't have the ability to kill it. This is just... Oh. Oh, exhaust is one-time use. I'm guessing. Oh, this is... I mean, I guess I should have expected this. The least I can do... Oh wait, you're vulnerable still. Nice. This card applies a power to you when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of the combat. Seems pretty good. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. I mean, that seems pretty nice. I can gain 2 strength at the end of the turn, lose strength. Lose strength. Can only be played if every other card in your hand is an attack. I think Barricade is the best. So I can boost a card. I think it's better for me to just boost my cards. Actually, first, let me take a look. When is the next rest thing? The next rest is in 2 or 3 encounters. I think I can survive for that long. Because better cards is just gonna be better, and this is definitely gonna be really good, because then I can do that plus shield up. Whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgraded. I don't know what skills are. Okay, so these are relics, that's not skills. A spell card. I don't know what... Spell cloud, I'm saying. This is a tough one. It doesn't say how long the vulnerable lasts, but I'm going to guess it lasts 1 turn. So I can do... I want to do as... I will only be able to play 2 offensive cards. Thing is, do I exhaust? It's going to buff itself, so I feel like I gotta kill the fungi beast relatively quickly, or debuff it. The shockwave is going to take 2 more turns after this before I have the chance again to play shockwave, so I think probably playing shockwave this turn is the right. So now the question is just, do I apply another stack of vulnerable? Okay, no, vulnerable for 3 turns, so it doesn't stack, so I should just attack. Is what I'm getting. Good. I could do barricade plus defend, but it won't do anything right now. But it will do things in the future. That's the kicker. So, you still have vulnerable. These only do 9 damage right now. So I think playing it for the buff is nice. I think potentially I can play a defend. Just so I take a weekend. I deal less damage right now, but I think that is fine. And I can do that. And I feel like is doing 4 or only taking 2 more important? It's gonna do a double dipper. So the question is, which is it gonna do? Will it do both at the same time, or what order? Like, because if it first makes me vulnerable, that will be a bit of a problem. I think it's better to just attack it. So it will deal 15. And I can completely block that. I think I do want to completely block it. Because I'm gonna hope that's not a permanent thing. Yeah, it's not a permanent thing. So now I can do that, and I will be able to get way more block than what it's going to deal, and thanks to barricade, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Nice. Energy potion is gonna be really nice. That's a lot. So gain 13 block. I think that is pretty good, especially considering what I have. with a barricade. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, it looks as though he's been gouged and trampled by a horned beast. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. I feel pretty good about fighting the monster if it comes. Yeah, I'm just gonna be happy with that. Ooh, this is a big boy. Gotcha. So I'll just do this. Sounds like a good first turn, being able to get the barricade running, and at the same time I was able to play my, well, ghostly armor. So now we do that to gain even more armor. We make it vulnerable, and we strike it. Nice. We can make it vulnerable again. I think that is what I'm gonna do. And then I can double strike it. Do I rage? I think I do rage. I mean, it's gonna end up in the graveyard anyhow when it's free. And I think the one I want to attack is the... I mean, it doesn't really matter, because they're pretty much the same unit anyhow. Good. Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of the combat. Nice. Oh, I gotta use one of these. Vulnerable for 3 turns. Gain 2 energy. Or upgrade all cards in my hands. I think upgrading is gonna be so powerful for a boss. 20 damage is also a lot of damage. I think... I mean, vulnerable combos really well, though. Because vulnerable... Fire potion. I mean, boom. That is going to be 30 damage, so that's quite a lot. Energy potion, getting 2 energy. I am able to get through a big chunk of my hands without gaining... with my limited 3 energy. I'm gonna do that. Oh, this one lets me gain energy. That's nice. One time use, but still. Now, elites, do I get more? Yeah, I will get a relic for defeating them. I can rest. I think I'm gonna gamble on an elite. Actually, no, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should... Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied where things are right now. So I'm gonna go for that lower enemy. Upgrade one of the cards in my deck. Which one do I want to... Do you deal more? You deal more, which is probably what most of you are gonna do. Drawing 2 cards is not something I can necessarily use too well right now. Dealing 9 damage, then it's just better to upgrade Shockwave, I think. Deal this more damage, and makes them vulnerable, and exhaust them. Oh, I mean, I haven't used my gold. And this is looking like a triple attack turn, which is nice. And I think I want to go for the thief. Yeah, gonna do that. So he's 9. Yeah. Nice. Deal damage equal to your block. That can be pretty nice, because like that would be 23 damage in this specific game. Deals 6 damage, deals 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. Okay, but does it mean in my hand or in my deck? Now, draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of the pile and exhaust. This could be potentially good because of rotation. It lets me get some of my better cards into rotation more often. This one will let me do a ton of damage. Not that much, like 2 strikes is better than this. Unless this is just from all of my, like all the strikes I have in my deck. But I think I'm gonna go for the War Cry, so I can rotate better. This I will want to heal. And I got the full usage out of the heal. Ooh. Okay, and that's for the rest of this combat, so I do want to drink it right now. And when do I want to apply? I mean, it's vulnerable 3, so I might as well throw it. Might as well do this too. Oh, so it only attack, it's not items. Okay, gotcha. I will... Will I do triple strike for a lot of damage? Or do I shockwave? I think I do. No, I have no reason to shockwave. Oh. So it didn't count. Okay, I'm a bit confused actually. It did say after 10 damage, but it did 9 damage, and it didn't seem to have counted for the potion, or like fire potion I used. Oh no, wait, yeah, it was vulnerable, so yeah, it did take more than enough damage. Next time it's gonna do that. Okay, I have now a perma buff, which is lovely. I don't see... Because of the defensive mode, I don't think I want this right now. I want that next turn. So this turn, I can do that. And that. Nice. I don't know if I can do this, like play it immediately right now, or if I need to wait, so I'm just gonna wait with it. And I barely need it, but I'm gonna use it anyhow. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have used it because of the exhaust. What's the potion Can I see like a history? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Because it did seem like it only upgraded the carrying hand. I thought it would upgrade my entire deck. It tends to do a blocking thing. I think it's... And this tends to do a... Oh, I'm out of options. I would love to play Rage and double attack. Probably still can. Yeah, because it's only dealing 3 damage and this gives me 5 blocks, so I am still going positive. And thanks to Barricade, I am in a really good shape with the shield. Ooh. This is 20... I mean, I have to do this because it's a Thero. But I am pretty good. And I think a Shockwave is a must. Yeah, this is way less scary. Nice. More vulnerable, and I don't think I have to be worried about vulnerable anymore. I did it. Okay, yeah, it does say all cards in... Yeah, I mean, I interpret it in your hand as like a permanent thing, but... Gotcha. And it doesn't end here, okay. Oh, this seems pretty good, potentially. During, mostly because of the attacking all enemies. The healing is nice as well, but so far I haven't run into an issue with that, and I feel like later on it's not going to be an issue either, because it's going to one-shot me everything pretty much. I think I'm going to go with that. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. So I don't want to open chests anymore with that. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer obtain potions, or upon pickup obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. I think I'm just gonna go for the no more potions. Oh, it's several acts. I don't know how many acts there are. So I do have quite a bit of money, so I would like to come across a merchant. But what path? I don't even know how we should think about when it comes to pathing. I mean, because I want to come across the merchant pretty early, it doesn't really matter which of these two I pick. The question is later on, after the merchant, where do I go? I feel pretty strong, so I could potentially try to take on this one. And if I didn't find anything good with that merchant, I could potentially pivot to that merchant. But I could also pivot to that merchant. Which also would let me I mean, this would give me a heal slash upgrade and a merchant, so I think I want to go that path. I'm just gonna give flight. But why does flight do that? Why do they receive less, 50% less damage just because they're flying? I mean, that is an obvious, and I'm gonna do that as well, and I'm gonna strike the one who's trying to buff themselves. Barricade buff, I'm gonna have to go for it. Yeah, definitely not gonna use Seeing Red, and not gonna use Reaper either. And I guess, yeah, it's because of things like flight where why it is like, why it can be advantageous for you to have multi-attacks. And I'm going to guess there are also enemies that are better against multi-attacks. Like, maybe there will be some form of debuff that will always reduce the amount taken by each attack by like 3, and then a double attack will just make you a lot worse off because it gets like double efficiency. I'm not really good at talking when I'm reading. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand into the top of your hand and exhaust. I don't feel like I need to do this with this hand. This should be it for them. Well, I got kinda unlucky and drew like all of the defensive cards. Is there yeah, I can check my deck here. I do have a... I have like a 50-50 split, so it feels like Clash is not going to necessarily be able to get a lot of value. What am I hoping to get with Burning Pact? But this is just a temporary buff as far as I'm reading it. Okay, I'm hexed. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 Dazed into your pile. Well, does it... I don't know what Dazed do. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so it's just a temporary block. Probably, yeah, I should have done that first. But I feel pretty safe from their damage at least. I'm gonna do it, like, I'm not phased by the dazed that much. Well, now I might be, because I'm only going to be able to play defensive cards. I kinda need to, given that heavy like attack. So I can get it 4 strength, which I'm going to assume means these will deal 4 more damage, so that is 13 plus 10, so that's 23, so that's not gonna be enough. I could have done Thunderclap, but I think... yeah, I'm playing things in the wrong order now. I'm growing. The exhaust is gonna help immensely. This is... why do I have so many dazed? I mean, I guess it was... no, it wasn't last turn, so I guess it just gets randomly put into there. This is quite bad. I mean, according to this, I don't have another dazed. So I should be fine to play 1 defend. Yeah, and it does show that it dazed. That's good to know. And you're just dead. Yeah, I'm gonna do the boomerang. Let's see what the merchant has in store. So what are these? Okay, I just bought it. I don't even know what they do. Like, why is it grayed out? Is it like a permabuff, or is it a part of my deck now? Yeah, it's a part of my deck, but why? Oh, it's a skill. Wait, I didn't have something about skill? Yeah, because it gets automatically upgraded each time I'm getting a skill. And I do have quite a few debuffs, so yeah, sure. Lose 2 HP, deal 15 damage, and maybe cost 1 less energy for each time you lose HP this combat. Deals 18 damage. I mean, that's pretty good for later on. Relics as well. Actually, I don't even know if these are relics. No, these are consumables. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other colors. Not sure what that really means. I mean, they're all red, but like, does that mean I'm only playing warrior cards? Or like something close to that? What's the point of this? Or is it... because it's its power, is that like a permanent thing? Yeah, it's a permanent thing. That seems like a pretty good one, especially combined with my barricade. Now I do want to rest. But I don't feel like I need the merchant, so I do think I'm gonna go for one of these two, which means I'm gonna go here. I am... not doing super well. I'm still here. It has so many. Upon receiving attack time again, 6 block gains increases as malleable as... No. This is really close. I think I can do this. Oh, nice. I applied a debuff and I guess it went through the shield. That's nice. But I could really use for the campfire. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming capital. I don't think it's a capital, but... Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 call, 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 murder, 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 call, call, call. You eye a donation box. Okay. But Ritual Dagger says if fatal permanently... So does it just not do the damage, or does it resurrect me, or do I just end, like, do I lose the run? And it will just be stronger the next time I pick it up the next run? Oh no, wait, I don't do damage myself, I do damage to opponents, of course. Yep, definitely gonna rest up. I'll sneak past a group of shrouded figures. One of them approaches you. Got anything for me, friend? Please, maybe some coin. I just need somewhere else to stay. I have treasures I can trade. He seems delusional but harmless. Well, I can't give him that. I don't want to rob him. I'll just leave. Ooh, this seems like a nice combo. Like, making them all vulnerable and actually no... I thought it was cleave and not sword boomerang. No point in doing it, none of them are gonna attack. That's as good as it's gonna get. I mean, it's close. I don't know how this game is gonna work. Like, am I gonna unlock new cards? I mean, I can unlock new characters, I know that, but am I gonna unlock new cards, new powers, or is it just gonna be that I just have to get luckier / get better? I'm not gonna get out of this if I don't weaken them. So that's required. I also would like to kill one of them, so I'm gonna war cry and hope I get the red eyes. I did not. Because of how good this is, I don't... And they're already vulnerable, I don't need to bash this round. Actually, no, I don't need the enlightenment this round. So that's 11. Yeah, I'm not gonna die regardless. Oh. Okay, new character. Still a lot more cards I haven't come across. So this one draws more and has slightly less HP. But I'm also gonna guess I have different cards to pick from. So yeah, why not do a run? I guess I got lucky. Or is this just another hidden bonus of my character? This one's gonna help me more in the long run. I think I need to get better quicker now I have a somewhat of a grasp of everything. I do want to... Actually, I don't know how good my deck or how my deck how my deck works yet. I do know the merchant's pretty good now, so I do want to go to the merchant. And it's gonna be the same amount of encounters regardless, because I do want the... Actually, so far, the unknown has been better than encounters. Because it seems to be... Oh, a bit different. The strikes do the same damage, the defense / blocks do the same. I mean, this is just super good. It feels like it's free and damages slightly and debuffs. I mean, does that not pog? Sure. I mean, that's a freebie. We're gonna do 8 damage, so why not? Then I can strike you, so I take net 0, but I've dealt a lot of damage to you. Oh, it's only the... Yeah, okay, it's only at the start of combat. That's something to take into account. I am gonna probably be able to kill you next turn, so I might as... And I can't do it next... this turn, so I might as well reduce the damage by 5, so I only take 2 damage. Did I just draw... Okay, I drew all but 1 defend. On the other hand, good luck dealing damage to me. Oh. Nice. Dexterity. Whenever you attack, deal 3 damage. That seems nice. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Costs 1 additional energy for each time you lose HP. This combat deals 12 damage. I think I'm gonna go with the Caltropes. If that is how you're supposed to pronounce it. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and a grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of a strange light. Perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may. Yeah, Ouch. There we go. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. So I sacrifice a lot of HP in order to be able to mulligan. I feel like that's pretty good, right? Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there is more inside. No. I don't have a lot of gold, but maybe there is something still for me. I mean, this seems nice. Poison creatures lose HP at the start of each... at the start of the turn. Each turn, poison is reduced by... But it doesn't say how much damage it deals. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. I already have that power. Draw 3, discard 1. Feels pretty good. I mean, this deck feels a lot better. Like, it's more akin to how I typically like to play card games compared to the more brute of the other one. I'm gonna outmaneuver, and I'm also gonna get Quick Slash. Right, I want to keep that. So what is the rest I want to do? I want to keep outmaneuvering. I feel like the blocks are not really gonna do anything for me. If anything, I would like getting the more high attack card I had. This one. Because then I can at least kill one of... Right. Yeah, the curl up. But I still think it's good. I'll do that. Nice. And I could potentially outmaneuver. That should be enough to get them next turn, but I don't think actually it's needed. And I could just get them to curl up. Because now I can just kill them. I'm taking a lot of damage. I mean, yeah, that seems like a pretty cool card. I can probably take another fight. Right. So I do want to outmaneuver. I want to... I feel like Quick Slash... if I were to Quick Slash right now, that wouldn't necessarily be good. I mean, there is a chance I will be able to get it. I think my main point is... outmaneuver and go defensive. I think that is what I'm gonna do right now. And I also now got caltrops, which is nice. Didn't get as much value as I had hoped. It's 6, so this deals 9. Oh yeah, that's lethal. Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 3 HP. I mean, that seems pretty nice. But I don't have a lot of mana yet. Or energy, rather. Deals 12 damage if you have discarded a card this turn. Sneak is to gain 2. I mean, so it's free if I've discarded a card this time. That is really nice. We've gotta rest up a bit. Alright, so what's my plan here? My plan is... probably Terra, outmaneuver, neutralize before. Actually, neutralize you. And then defend. That means I need to get rid of all of you. Oh, sneaky, free sneaky strike. Nice. Which means I should apply you first. And I can sneaky strike for free. I can outmaneuver. I can make you weak. And I can, instead of defense, I can play caltrops to do some damage back. So you'll pretty much just die from this. I mean, you won't die. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that. Inform block, next turn gain 4 block. I like these so much more, these cards are nice. It lets me plan for next turn as well. Deal 15 damage, next turn draw 2 additional I mean, how is this just not strong? That one goes really well as with a maneuver. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Okay, nice. I don't know if dexterities are like more. Right, what's the plan here? I think my plan is just caltrops and shield away. I don't really think there's any mulliganing I need to do. Ooh. Still asleep. So I have, like, time to do setups. And I did get the Predator outmaneuver combo, so I'm gonna do that. It is awake now, but now I should have a bunch of cards and energy next turn. I don't have a way to discard, unfortunately. But let's apply vulnerable, make you weak. And I should be able to strike. Strike. And I'm gonna do that as well. So far it's going well. Do that combo again. Nice. Oh, that is really good. Next time your attack deals double damage. Ooh, that synergizes really well with some of my other cards. Oh, this is also really good. This is a lot like a roguelike deck. I mean, I don't see how this is just not really good. Playdowns, it effectively lets me deal 12. On the other hand, Phantasmal Killer will also do really nice. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. I don't have that many skills. But this lets me activate Kunai really easily. So I can for 1 mana activate Kunai and get stronger blocks. It's Phantasmal Killer or Blade Dance. Do the borders mean the rarity or like... what do they mean? I think Blade Dance just has a lot of synergy. My cards. Strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello friend, I'm Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. I would like that heal. I think that means I can spend this time upgrading one of my cards. I don't think I need that. I think 4 shivs would kind of be nice, actually. But upgrading the Caltrope seems pretty nice too. I think I'm gonna upgrade the Caltrope. So far I've been using it turn 1 and it's been getting... it's been doing a lot of work for me so far. You fall into a puddle is made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out of several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back into the puddle, you see a missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. I don't want to lose HP right now. Gaining 75 gold doesn't seem to be a deal breaker right now. I don't have a reason to go there, so I'm just gonna go. Alright, what is my plan? My plan is Caltropes, outmaneuver, neutralize, defend. So I want to get these other cards quicker into rotation. So I'm going to send them to the graveyard. And I'm going to weaken you because you are gonna do the most amount of damage if you were to go by unchecked. I don't have a discard, but I can potentially get a discard. No, I didn't get a discard. But I can just clean it up. This feels good, just to actually know it doesn't do anything. The only time this actually does anything is if I'm drawing a skill. And I have like one skill, 2 skill, 3 skill, 4 skill. So I do have a couple of skills actually, which would make this a net positive. Now, do I want to upgrade or do I want to rest? 63 HP or upgrading one of my cards. I feel like I have some pretty good cards to upgrade. Like, what does this do when upgraded? Okay, gain 5 block, that's potentially huge. Quick slash. Oh yeah, I can just do this. You do just 4 more damage, you give me 1 more energy, but that is not currently a concern. Caltrops, you already upgraded. Neutralize, you would deal more damage and apply more for a week for an additional turn. Survivor, you would give me more block for all of you. More damage there. And this one upgraded just deals more damage. This one just deals more damage. This one for free would be pretty nice. But would it be nicer than having a bunch of health? In the long run, yes, of course. But I think I'm gonna actually gamble on it. I assume I will be able to get away with my 40 HP for the boss here. Which means I do want... Do I really want to make Terra free? Is that really the best I can do? I mean, this is plus 5 damage, this is plus 4 damage, so this is just an objectively better. I mean, this is technically free, though, so that would make it good. But I still think Predator is potentially better, that maybe that is why it has blue. Having another Shiv, what would that do for me? I mean, it's another 4 damage, but I think potentially Terra is... making Terra free is gonna be better. Because then I can now, thanks to my mulligan, guarantee that I get it immediately, yeah. So I am gonna discard, so I want to keep Sneaky Strike. I want to play Caltrops, Terra, Sneaky Strike. That is so for 1 mana. I could keep Escape Plan, but I don't feel like I need any of these. I want to play defensively the first turn. And I did happen to get... Oh, and I did happen to do that as well. I mean, okay, yeah, this looks like a pretty nice one. Let's start with Vulnerable. You for free. Caltrops. Outmaneuver. Blade Dance. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. And that is a decent amount of damage for the first turn, and I've been able to set up stuff. I'm gonna do, well, 24 damage. That's quite a lot. I don't think I have a way to really stop you from doing that. But I am able to mitigate most of it. And you took a lot of damage in return. Do that to you. I can now use Blade Dance in order to get the Shivs, which would let me get some more dexterity so I can use one of the defenses really well. I don't have a way to discard. I don't need to outmaneuver. Drawing 2 additional cards would be kind of nice. But currently Sneaky Strike doesn't do anything for me. So I think that will always happen. The question is now, do I defend, outmaneuver, or strike? And I'm leaning between defend and outmaneuver. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a particular reason actually to want 2 more energy next turn, so I'm just gonna defend. That. Do that. And that. So do I block now or do I outmaneuver? I have some pretty expensive stuff, so yeah, I think I want to outmaneuver. I haven't discarded anything, but I can afford to do that. I can afford to do that. Nice! I actually forgot that I had potions. Reduce all damage taken and HP loss to 1. That is really good. Then if your turn lose 1 dexterity, I think that is fine. But these are really expensive. You cannot draw additional cards this turn, reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn. I think bullet time is the best, considering I have some expensive cards. Okay, what relics? I can't obtain potions anymore. Transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. I think that I'm... Oh no, actually with the shivs, that is actually a problem for me. I think just gambaying with the astrolabe. No, I don't want to... Wait. It will pick 3 cards to transform. There are some really good cards. I think the odds are really high for me to... Yeah. I think the odds are actually pretty high for me to get the cards, for it to hit one of the cards I don't want it to hit. I do think I just have to go with Soze. I do have some more money, so I would like to go to a merchant. And the left path seems to not really have a merchant at all. So you're gone. So it's these two. And they start out pretty much the same. So I might as well go for this one and choose later. How do I want to... Right, I'm just gonna go. I don't see any of the cards I'd really like right now. Good. Weaken you. Freebie. Nice. No, I want to do that because I already cover you perfectly. I don't need to play another shield. How am I supposed to get... Oh, I got bullet time with like one of the cheapest hands ever. Actually, no, this I can... I mean, I can play this entire hand without using bullet time. So, yeah, I don't need to play it. Wait, what? I thought I had 4 energy. Did something go up in price? Is it did? Does this reset now? Yeah, it does. Terra, because you're free. Oh no, yeah, I'm... Nice. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. I do actually... Ooh. Deal 9, draw 1, discard. I do like being able to discard because that triggers the... I don't remember what it was called, but it's... Yeah, it's one of the cards, Sneaky Strike. So these two is what I'm looking for right now. The question is, do I want to just mulligan 1 more step for free? Or do I want to deal damage? I think dealing 9 damage for 1 cost is really nice. This is an expensive hand, but thanks to bullet time I can actually do it. Might as well throw... No, I think I'm pretty fine with this. This lets me do a lot of stuff. I'm gonna start off... doing that. So far, this is going way better. Than my previous run. Oh, I could have activated it. Doesn't really matter though. Yeah, doing pretty well. Already have you. I don't need another one. Play 2 weak and get... Ooh, leg sweep. Acrobatics. Draw 3 cards, discard 1. Yeah, feels pretty good. Let's head to the merchant. What do you have for me? Innate. Okay, that's nice. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. It's pretty nice. Gonna get better as time goes on as well. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. Don't have a way to do that well right now. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. I mean, that's pretty good, given the fact that I have Shiv. It synergizes really well with the Shiv. Deal 6 damage for each attack play this turn. I mean, that is also a really nice one, and I think that is all. Yeah, that is all I can afford. Now the question is, do I go for the unknown event, or do I go for the enemy and then the unknown event? I think... want to go for the double unknown. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god atop the altar of sins. Or altar sits on... I can't read it. An ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding sacrifice. I feel like this is pretty good. I have a lot of extra HP. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you are familiar with. Feels like I'm just gonna get cursed if I were to read them. Alright, I do have Blade Dance and Finisher, so that would be nice, but the ultimate combo would probably include the 0 cost one. Like the 3 cost card that lets me do things for free. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And oh, I got bullet time. Exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna start off with a strike. Now activate bullet time. And this is gonna be one juicy finisher. So I'm gonna play weak, actually should apply terror first. Play dance, shiv, 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 strike, strike, strike. This is just gonna kill it, one-shot it. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And I completely blocked that, so it's completely fine. Ooh. Dagger Spray or Wraith Form? I think Wraith Form combos really well with not only outmaneuver, but it also synergizes really well with bullet time. And it's just gonna get better and better because enemies are gonna do more and more damage, essentially. But I don't have an AoE clear. It's only 4. Oh, it does it all enemies twice. That's actually 8 damage, so I think I'm gonna go with the Dagger Spray right now. Actually have a way to deal with tricky enemies. Given the amount of potential bonfires as well, I'm gonna go for the boss. Right, bullet time. What do I want for the bullet time? I think I have pretty much what I want. Might as well discard that. And see what I get instead. I think it's fine. Oh, this is perfect. This is just even better. Because now I'll do acrobatics. Question is just... yeah, I want to throw away that. Then I activate bullet time. After image. Wait, do I have a way to make vulnerable? Don't have a way to make vulnerable, but it's fine because I can do... So I did 50 damage, set up for the next turn as well a bit. I feel like that's pretty decent. Nice. Wish I had that last time round, but that is fine. That would have increased my damage to 75. Doing pretty well that damage front. Might as well. Oh, this is a skill. I didn't know that. Oh, finish. I do have a lot of mana, so I will probably be able to do pretty well. Just 9, that wasn't as much as I thought I would be able to get. Six damage for each attack play. Oh yeah, it's because of each attack, not just each card. That's it. Nice. Whenever you rest, heal on... Oh, that is nice. Be a potion, but I can't... Yeah, exactly. Deal 8 damage if the enemy has weak, gain... Oh, it's for free, and draw a card. And I do have a semi-reliable way to get an enemy weak. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Ooh. But I do think I'm able to get around it pretty well. Ready. I do have Blade Dance, which works really, really well with Finisher. So I believe what I'm gonna do is somewhat hard mulligan for... There's... yeah, I didn't get it. So how do I want to play this with my limited? I do still have one more chance, actually. Alright, it was on the condition. I think we're gonna draw 2 next turn. Maybe I will be able to get a cracker hand. Nice. Discard 1 defend, because I have too many of them. I'm gonna apply terror to you. Bullet time. 3. It's really nice that you always get a full hand of the reach turn. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. I don't really have a way to use this well, because my best way to empty my hand does prevent me from drawing cards. So Piercing Wail is what I'm looking for, because I feel like a random skill is just way too unpredictable. Now, the question is... I mean, this one, because it just lets me go to the both. Whenever you play 3 or less cards, it should be 3 or fewer cards. During your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. That's nice, because I will definitely have turns like that. So now, do I want to go for a random event or upgrade one of my cards? I don't need bullet time to be cheaper. There's 8 strength. Oh, I mean, I think upgrading Finisher is just really, really good. And that's gonna be so much more damage. Okay. I would have to rely now on RNG to get one of these wombo combos starters. So I'm probably gonna go for Predator. Could go for Escape Plan, probably. Predator, Outmaneuver. The rest... Actually, no. I don't want to draw potentially any other good cards. So I'm gonna do that. I mean, that is fantastic. See that? Oh, I've already played 4 cards now, haven't I? No, I have only played 3. Oh no, I just played it, so I played 4, so Pocket Watch is already dead. Question is just, do I do a Dagger Spray? Shiv a bunch? I think Shiv. Definitely gonna do Piercing Wail. Sure. Which one of them is it that is dazing me? Yeah, I'm not seeing why I'm getting dazed. Oh wait, I should look at my debuffs. Not their buffs, because it is ultimately debuffing me. Sure, I can go for an acrobatics, and I still have bullet time. Yeah, I still have bullet time. And I can do that. Well, that didn't sadly do what I hoped it would do. But I should still be able to kill you. Kill you. And Finisher will at least do 16 damage. Yeah, so far it took way more damage there than I would have hoped. I don't think I'm fit enough to do a boss. Do you have anything for me? Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, draw one card. Draw cards until you... no, I already gone through that. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Shuffle 3 random skills into your draw pile. I mean, this could potentially be what I'm actually going for, because I have way too many defense. Here, I will rest. Check. Hey, I have Finisher, I have Shiv. I have Acrobatics, so I am going to hard mulligan hoping for a bullet time. I did not get a bullet time, but I still have a chance with Acrobatics. I still did not get a bullet time. That is quite unfortunate. But I'm still probably gonna play Finisher because of Blade Down, so that is 2. Then what am I supposed to do with the last one? I'm gonna do quite a lot of damage. Both of you. I could get 8 armor, but is that gonna help me a lot? Compared to doing damage? I can mulligan through my deck a bit faster with the Survivor. Maybe Blade Dawn's Finisher isn't actually what I go for at all. They are gonna get discarded, so Pocket Watch is not gonna make me happy. So that's potentially... that's 12. 8 times 3, that's 24. I mean, I am not that far off being able to one-shot the Mystic. And the highest damaging way to do that is that... oh, and I got Caltrops now, which is nice, but I think this is just way too good. Yeah. My vulnerable. Nice. I might as well. Draw 6 cards until you... no, gain 2 block, draw... oh! I mean, that is just way better than my standard block. Definitely gonna need to rest up. The champ. Ooh, I have bullet time. I have finisher. I'm gonna do this for Caltrops as well. Would be nice to get up early, and I really hope I get a Shiv. I did get Blade Dance. Lovely. So I'm gonna start off with that. I'm going to probably discard Backflip, because the card draw is not gonna do me good. Bullet time. Boom. Where. Probably should have actually... Almost 100 damage, that is insane. Probably should have actually discarded the... outmaneuver. But that is a pretty decent first time. The only thing that could have made it better if I had Terra. Might as well throw that on you. Don't know weak. This one, if you played I don't... Actually, I do have a lot of mana, so I could have choked. And I could do the dexterity. Just so I do that. Maybe a bit overkill, but it did help me making choke a bit more valuable. That's my plan here. Definitely piercing whale, neutralize, hook becomes really good. You become good. You become really good. Probably want to do that because when I mean, After Image is not that good. Whenever you play a card, just one block is not a lot. It's only good if I have, like, my bullet time. But for 4 mana, one of these I can't play. I feel like the best way is actually to start doing a backflip. I don't think I'm gonna play After Image. I can do you. Nice. I don't need to block. Yep. Ooh, this is really bad. And I have no way to that's almost half my HP. None of these draw me a cards. I think I need to do that. I think then Flying Knee and Shiv. Really painful. I definitely want to play you. And I'm going to play Dagger Throw in case I get... Do I have bullet time in my deck? I do have bullet time in my deck, so I'm gonna hope I get bullet time. Do not get bullet time. I can discard a defend. And this is gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, first want to do that. I do believe I potentially... block and buff. Yeah, so I don't need defend. All the time. Ooh, that is a toughie to get through. Nice. And the Soulzu is just gonna do that. Next time you attack damage, whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. And that's not permanent. But I gotta double check what powers do I have. Powers are supposed to be... Yeah, the powers are the permanent ones. So Envenom is potentially really good. This one just does it for 2 turns. That's not much of a power. Envenom. Remove 2 cards from your deck. Ooh, that is potentially really good. Double the effectiveness of potions. I don't have potions. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have fewer cards to choose from. What card Oh, so only getting 1 pretty much in exchange for being able to play more cards. I think it's better for me to just pick Empty Cage and get rid of... Can I go out? No, I don't want to better. I think actually, now having beaten that everything is another short stream, but I think this is a pretty good point to leave it off at. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, day, evening, or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you in the next stream. So until then, take care.